Welcome back. Professor George Gonzalez from the South Tahoe Middle School joins us in the studio talking about the immersion program that started in kindergarten, but now it sounds like we're moving on to the middle school.
Yes. The program started in Bijou, and it's a kindergarten through 5th grade program. And once they're in 5th grade, they are proficient both in Spanish and English. So the two-way bilingual immersion program is instructed in both languages, and those languages are in Spanish and English.
Yeah, and you just moved here 6 months ago from Los Angeles, but you grew up learning to speak both Spanish and English in the same type of program in Los Angeles. What obviously the benefit is, at some point you are lucky enough to be able to speak Spanish and English. What's the hardest challenge? What's the crux for a young person learning either Spanish or English, whatever? Where's the most difficult part of the program for the young person?
Well, you're thinking in two languages, so when you're translating something in Spanish to English, it doesn't necessarily translate like 100% correctly.
Right.
So you're trying to put that message across as clear as possible for them to understand what you're trying to talk about.
Right.
And I did start at a bilingual education program myself as a childhood student in Los Angeles, so this is why it's so remarkable for me to be part of this now.
Yeah. So what's the point being here today to pass on to people, aside from the fact that now the program will continue into the middle school?
Well, the thing is that I just want to say approximately 1.5 billion people speak English and about 500 million people speak Spanish. So these students have many opportunities.
More people to talk to, for one. I can talk to like 5 billion people now. Was it 5 billion? What was the number?
1.5 billion in English and 500 million in Spanish.
Yeah.
So the opportunities to study abroad, for them to go to Latin America and Spain are great opportunities. And when they could be in the global market when they graduate from high school. Mm-hmm. And one thing I want to mention, when they graduate from high school, these TWBI students will have a seal of biliteracy on their diploma.
Mm-hmm. So it says, hey, I'm certified to talk to those 5 billion other people that otherwise I'd be like using hand signals and trying to cup of coffee. Like, yeah, that's me when I travel. I can appreciate how powerful that is to have that ability to speak to other people. So what do you say to the parents? Because at my house we've talked about this program and other programs because there's choices in the community. What's your message to say? Hey, pick this program over one of the other programs for your child.
Well, the two-way bilingual immersion program just gives your child it gives them an opportunity to just be in the global market, we're just not going to be competing in the United States, we're going to be competing against other countries. So why not give them that education that will give them that benefit and give them many things that they could do in life.
Are those the two most popular languages in the world, Spanish and English?
Good that you asked me that. English and Spanish are in the top 4 languages spoken in the world.
Uh-huh. What are the other two?
Mandarin is the other one.
Ah, of course.
And the other one I don't remember at this
point.
Okay.
That's okay. You don't speak it probably, huh? Mandarin, you got me there. So any other messages to pass on to people while you're here?
Yeah, I just want to recognize the TWBI students with the wonderful projects they've done at the middle school. We've done Egyptian projects. They did a life-size sarcophagus. They also did...
What's that?
It's a life-size sarcophagus. It's a coffin the Egyptians did in the ancient Egypt.
Okay.
They did a 5-foot mummy. They also did artifacts and a miniature pyramid. But what I'm more excited about is to talk about our Noche en el Museo, our night in our museum, which is going to be children that are going to...
Thank you for translating that.
they're gonna act out to be these historical figures, and they're going to have a Spanish button and an English button. And when they press that button, the kids are going to become that character, and we're going to present that in our open house at South Tahoe Middle School.
Well, this is great. It's good to come back and talk more about this program. It's great to have this in the community, and I think the best message I get from what you're saying is that global market that we're heading into. really helpful for the kids as they progress and grow up. So I say to you, muchos gracias.
Thank you.
We'll take a quick break. Tell them in Spanish, will you, to our Spanish audience? We'll take a quick break and we'll be back after this.
Regresamos en un momento.